Regalant.com presents itself as a lifestyle-focused fashion brand, not just selling dresses, but selling a feeling. According to their own description, the brand is inspired by small, everyday moments, like the way light moves through a room, the comfort of soft fabric, and that quiet balance between comfort and confidence. They talk a lot about emotion, ease, timeless details, and clothing that fits naturally into your life. On the surface, it sounds calm, elegant, and thoughtfully designed, which is exactly why a lot of people are curious about whether Regalant is actually legit or something you should be careful with. Before we start, here's a quick disclaimer. This video is for educational and awareness purposes only. We do not promote or endorse any products or supplements shown. All opinions are based on public information and red flags that may suggest misleading or unsafe marketing. Now let's get into the actual website itself and what we found while checking it out. One of the first things to know is that Regalant is a very new website. The domain was registered on August 26, 2024. This alone doesn't automatically mean it's a scam, because every brand has to start somewhere. But when a fashion store is brand new, it does mean you should be extra careful, especially before spending money, because there isn't much history to judge how they treat customers. Another thing that really stands out is the pricing and discounts. The website shows heavy discounts, usually around 50 to 60% off. For a newly created fashion brand, this is unusual. Big discounts like that are more common with well-established brands clearing old stock, not with new stores that are supposedly just launching their collection. This kind of pricing can sometimes be used to push people into impulse buying without doing proper research. When you look closely at the product images, there's another concern. Several images used on the site appear to be copied from other websites. This raises questions about whether Regalant actually owns these designs or has original product photography. When a clothing store uses reused or stock images, there's always a risk that the item you receive may not match what's shown online, or that the product may not exist at all in the way it's advertised. Contact information is another weak area. The website does not clearly list a phone number or a physical business address. There's no transparent way to reach a real support team if something goes wrong with your order. At most, you may find a generic email or a basic contact form. Buying from any online store without proper contact details is risky, because if there's an issue with shipping, returns, or refunds, you may not get any response at all. The legal pages on the site also feel incomplete. While there may be terms or policies listed, they don't clearly explain how the business operates, where it's based, or what protections customers really have. Legitimate fashion brands usually provide detailed return policies, refund timelines, and company information so customers know exactly what to expect. Looking at customer feedback doesn't help much either. The website itself does not show genuine customer reviews for its products, and when checking third-party platforms like Trustpilot, there are currently no reviews available. This lack of feedback makes it difficult to verify whether anyone has actually received and worn these dresses, or how the quality compares to what's advertised. Finally, there's no social media presence connected to the brand. In today's time, almost all legitimate clothing brands use platforms like Instagram or Facebook to showcase their designs, interact with customers, and build trust. The absence of any official social media accounts makes the brand feel less transparent and harder to verify. So is Regalant dress legit or a scam? Right now, it sits in a risky and unverified zone. The brand's story sounds beautiful, but the new domain, heavy discounts, copied images, missing contact details, lack of reviews, incomplete legal information, and no social media presence are all warning signs you shouldn't ignore. If you're considering buying from this site, it would be wise to proceed with extreme caution or wait until there's more verified customer feedback available.